Hi there. Well, I'm at my local airfield and it's another glorious day. If you look closely behind me, you can even see the sea. What more could you ask for? Well, I've got my Voodoo 6 and the engine is running really sweet. The last time I ran this, in the last video of this series, I had a tuned pipe and it was just so loud that I just had to change it out or there would be issues, complaints, which is fair enough. So I put on the standard Irvine pipe muffler, bit of silicone piping and a section of aluminium tube, a length of aluminium tube. This is actually the tail boom off a helicopter. And this is a great combination because it runs really nice with it. So what more is there left to say other than we need to get this thing in the air and see how it flies. Well, that maiden flight didn't go quite as planned. So a little bit unfortunate, but anyway, I had my head camera on, so take a look at this and you can see what happened. Well, as you just saw, that maiden flight didn't go quite as planned, which is very unfortunate. But you know, it happens, and that's kind of the nature of the hobby sometimes. Obviously we try and avoid it, and the result is it snapped in half, did quite a bit of damage. We've got the tailplane here, or the booms from the elevator, and it actually snapped in half. Now I think, and bashed in the wing, went quite a crunch onto a hard surface. Now I think the engine's okay. I haven't had a proper look at anything yet. When I first got to the crash, you can see this picture, I looked at it and thought, yeah, that's toast. I'm not going to do anything with that, it's beyond it. But since I've got home, I've had a look at this, had a time to think about it, and you know what? I really want to try and get this flying, and it seems such a shame. And you know what? The decal survived, so I'm going to have to repair this, and hopefully we can get this back in the air. It was totally down to pilot error, the crash, I think. As I launched it, it went away quite nice, and it felt very light. It wasn't on full throttle. I think the problems were the ailerons were extremely sensitive. I set them at the rates specified on the plans. I did have some dual rates for some higher, but not for lower. And so I was struggling a little bit with the ailerons. It just wanted to keep tipping. And so if I get this repaired, which I'm hoping to, I'm going to dial down those ailerons and have dual rates for even lower. I'd set a little bit of up elevator on with the on the controls on the transmitter, and you could see as it went away it was trying to climb up quite steeply. So as it went away, I probably too early tried to trim it, got a little bit further away from me than I would perhaps have liked, and I think I just somehow I got disorientated, flipped upside down I think, and then the rest is history. I kind of just lost it. If it had been closer, maybe I would have stood a better chance. But yes, pilot error, and the controls were just too sensitive. So we're going to try and get this back together and get it in the air, and hopefully next time we'll be more successful. So we'll see.